Hey guys, RCT3 Crashes 100 here, and I'm here to make a quick video on a very belated addition to my stack, or rather a very belated video about an addition to my stack. So as you guys know, back in 2019, I purchased two pieces of gold. First, of course, was the very first coin in my stack that was made of gold, my 1911 half sovereign here, with of course George V on the obverse. My second, back here in the back here, was my Proof 2020 half sovereign with Jodie Clark's Elizabeth II portrait on it. I would like to own a few more of those, but obviously that's going to be a bit of a long-term goal because gold is pretty expensive and proofs even more so. Plus, these tend to sell out like hotcakes. And then, of course, only yesterday, I made a video featuring my latest addition to my stack, my 2023 Eagle, 10th ounce gold Eagle. Again, really beautiful coin. I'm appreciating it quite a lot. I'm actually keeping this one separate from the rest of my NGC slabs, mainly because I'm reserving a spot in my Eagle box for another silver Eagle, and this probably wouldn't really go in it. I'm going to get a dedicated gold box eventually, but this being the first gold slab I have, it's just going to sit on its own for the time being, somewhere nice, where it's visible but safe at the same time. Anyway, let me just stand this up here so it can just sit in the background for a bit. And you know what, we'll put this in there too, we'll just put that there. What if I were to tell you, though, that these three coins were not the only pieces of gold I have, and I do actually have a fourth piece of gold. All the way back in 2019, at my graduation from my master's degree from the University of Reading, I was given this as a gift. It is a Proof Sovereign. As you can see, it comes in this lovely wooden walnut box. It's got this really nice embossed gold detailing on it. And the 90s were an interesting time. This is from the 90s, by the way. Forgot to mention that. The 90s were an interesting time for gold sovereigns and gold half sovereigns, because they didn't really make any uncirculated ones. It was mainly sort of proofs in this time. And this date on this sovereign is, of course, a significant one for me. Born in 1996, so you bet it's in 1996. Comes with a certificate of authenticity, and according to this, it is sovereign number 36. So that's quite cool. Oh, it's just fallen over. Let me just put that back. There we go. So we'll just open this gently. So it obviously comes with your information about the sovereign. Feel free to pause if you want to check this out. There's the left. And there is the right. She'll put that to one side. And let's get this coin out of its case. Might as well show this quickly. Got the Royal Mint coat of arms on the inside too. Now, for quite obvious reasons, I'm not going to handle this bare-handed. I will hold it in its capsule. But here we go. In all of its stunning detail, it's a 1996 Proof Sovereign. We, of course, have Benedetto Pastrucci's iconic St. George and the Dragon design for the reverse, although, you know, this is pretty much the more famous side of the coin. And on the obverse, we have Raphael Maklouf's portrait of Elizabeth II. This is one that obviously I'm very familiar with. It was the one that was used in the 80s and 90s, and so it was all over the coins when I was growing up in the late 90s and early 2000s onwards. Yeah, it's one that I personally think is quite nice. It's certainly, I hold it in higher regard than the Ian Rank Broadley portrait, which I also quite like. I don't really dislike any of the portraits, but this one just happens to be one of my favourites. So that's all that there really can be said about this coin. I guess it's a special one to me, and the thing I find kind of hilarious is I keep checking out the comments for my 1911 half sovereign. It's full of people asking if I'm going to sell it. Newsflash, people, I'm not going to sell any of my gold coins right now. I'm waiting for them to appreciate a bit more, and in any case, they have a bit of sentimental value to me, this one especially, because of course, it was given to me on one of the best days of my life so far, I'd argue. So yeah, definitely not for sale. Let me just hold this the right way around. But yeah, this is a video that's been a long time coming. I keep remembering I have to do this, but I don't know why, I just never got around to it. And yeah, I guess now we actually have all of the coins together. I would have taken them out, but, you know, I figured just having it together with my gold eagle would be enough for now. And you can see just how big the difference is in size between these coins when you hold it up like this. They are made of the same alloy as I mentioned in the last video as well. Of course, these are both 24 karat crown gold. Before I finish rambling too much, yeah, I might as well end the video here. I'm Master T3 Crashes 100, and this has been a quick video on my 1996 Proof Full Sovereign. Have a nice day. Over and out.